Wow, we're really close up and personal over here. So let's go ahead and prime our eyes. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. concealer and just kind of place a little bit of it on the lid. I'm gonna blend it in with my beauty sponge. Our lids are primed. The reason I didn't put foundation first and stuff because we're gonna use some color today. So I wanted to make sure if you have any fallout, it's all good. But I'm gonna go with the Morphe X James Charles palette. Start with my transition shade, which is this middle one. I'm gonna place it into our crease. Don't place it on the lid because we're gonna go with an actual color there, so I don't want too much of the transition shade there. After I did like a base layer, I'm gonna mix this shade with a little bit of the yellow on top and kind of start building it a little more. It's all about the actual blend. We want it to be seamless and nice, but we're just starting a transition for our main color. Don't worry if you're messy and get it everywhere because we're gonna go with the foundation later on and clean it up. Now, since we have our crease kind of laid out there, we're gonna go with a little fun colors. I think we're gonna do a little green look today. So I'm gonna start with this shade as the base for it and just take a nice little flat brush. This is kind of a greenish blue, and then I'm gonna place it all over my lid. Wow, this color is pigmented. I like it. So we're just placing it on the lid. And then after we place it on the lid, we're gonna take a little smaller blending brush and go back with this middle shade and mix it with the shade next to it and blend out the green into our crease. So just kind of go over the line where the green starts. So every time we go ahead and blend, the actual color disappears a little bit. So I'm gonna go back with this green and kind of go over it again. Our green is on and it's blended out. Next, what I'm gonna do, I want it to be a little sparkly, smoky green eye. So I'm gonna go with the color just above the original green we used and take another, maybe I'll use the same flat brush and place it all over my lid on top. Hopefully it will get us a good nice shine that we want. Yeah, okay, it's working. Good thing I didn't do my foundation. I don't know if you can see all the fallout I'm having, but it's okay. Now for a little more shine on top of the lid, I'm gonna go with the Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay. And I think I'm just gonna take it, put it a little on my finger. I don't wanna get this brush dirty and all green. So I'm gonna put a little on my finger and just kind of dab it onto the lid. Just like so. I don't want too much glitter or anything like that, just a little sparkle to help out with the shade. And I'm gonna take a completely flat brush and the dark brown in the palette. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to show the shadows. And then I'm gonna line my eye a little bit. We're not gonna go with a black liner or a wing liner, but I want just a little definition. Now we're gonna put some mascara on. I'm gonna go with my regular L'Oreal Lash Paradise and just place it everywhere. Mascara is on. Now for lashes, I'm gonna use the Ardell 700 Wispies. So let me put those on, clean up under my eye, and I will be right back. Where if I could pay somebody to do my lashes for me, I would. I think it's my least favorite step in the makeup routine if I'm doing makeup like that with lashes, because I'm terrible at that. Sometimes I have a good day and the lashes goes on, but 99% of the time that is not the case. So before we finish our eyes, let's go into our base. I always want my base to be light. You know me, I don't really go full coverage route almost ever. So I'm gonna go with my Nars Tinted Moisturizer. It's almost out, so that means I have to probably try something different. I see people online going straight with a beauty blender or with a brush. They don't start by putting it on their face like that. I don't know. I don't do that. It's easier for me to just place it on my face, I think. Let me know in the comments how you let me know in the comments how you do that. For concealer, we're gonna go with the e.l.f. Camouflage, and that's where if you went a little crazy, you can clean stuff up. But also before I did my base, I did take a makeup wipe and kind of wiped all the fallouts and also clean up a little bit. So it's up to you how you want to do it, but I'm just gonna place the concealer into my regular spots. Let's start with underneath her eye. I'll take my Morphe beauty sponge and start blending it out. Be very careful around the eyeshadow because you don't want to get the concealer on the eyeshadow and ruin what you just did. I just looked in the monitor and I'm like, man, my under eyes are bright. It's all good. Bright under eye. Okay, so now with the same concealer, and we're gonna go ahead and highlight. This will also help with how dark our tinted moisturizer is. Kind of balance it all out. Little on the nose, on the chin, and above my lip. Now we're all like camouflaged. We are nice and bright and highlighted. We are nice and bright. So now I'm gonna go with this Galactic Duo, some glow. So it's kind of cream-ish highlight. And I just take both of the shades, I mix it together on my beauty sponge, and then go around on all those highlighting zones. And it gives a nice little natural glow. Oh, I need to blend out my foundation a little more. Oh well. Then I'm gonna go above my brow and just around and bring it down to give a nice glow. Also, you know, I love a little on my nose, always. Oh no, I was gonna go with this finger, but then I realized it's green from when I was doing my shadow. So that wouldn't be good, but. I know I'm going a little like opposite direction. Usually, you know, bronzer, blush, highlight. I'm going highlight, blush, bronzer. Makeup has no rules, but the reason I'm doing that, I feel like it makes it look more seamless and not as, wow, there's a highlight stripe, wow, there's a blush, you know. I want it to be all kind of all together. So this is the L'Oreal Peach Blush. I think it goes perfect with this look. And then to contour cheeks, I'm gonna go with the Hoola bronzer and just put a little under. And then I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and kind of give a quick wash of bronzer. Oh my god. Excuse my hair. I promise I'm gonna do it in the end of this video. But you know, I like my braids, I sleep in braids, and then I take them out and I have nice curly hair and I don't even need to do anything. Also in the news, we are moving, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. We've been in this apartment for I think 3 years and I honestly hate it. So I'm excited to have a nice new scenery and a beautiful new space, so can't wait. We are bronzed. Now I'm gonna do, I think, my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back so we can finish our eyes. Brows are on. I know a lot of you asked me why I cut it out and want to see the actual brow part, but I mean, there's a few reasons. One, I'm too lazy to edit it. Two, the video would be too long. And three, my brows are crazy right now because I've said a million times I'm growing them out, so I don't think it's a good time for that. But I will definitely do a video of just about the brows, everything I do, tips and tricks, how to trim them, how to do your brows, and all that. So that's coming. Now we can finally finish our eyes. We're gonna go back into our palette. One thing would be ideal if I had a black pencil liner, like a nice waterline black pencil liner. I don't currently. If you guys have any good If you guys have any good suggestions for a black waterline pencil, let me know, because sometimes you buy one and it just does not go into your waterline. It's not black, it smudges, it's not good. So what I'm going to do instead, because I do want some depth in my waterline, I'm just going to go with this palette and take the black shade and just put it straight into my waterline. You guys, yes, you can do that. The only thing, sometimes it's kind of gets on my contact lenses, and that's not fun. If you didn't know, I have very bad vision, so I wear contacts. Yes, this is my natural eye color, but I do need contacts to see. And so I'm just gonna place this shadow in my waterline and try to avoid my contacts. As you can see, automatically it gives like such a different look. It makes a huge difference, so I recommend you guys do that. But I'm gonna go back with my little brush and the original green shade we used. Make sure you tap it really well, because since we do have base on, we cannot afford to have fallouts. So tap, tap, tap. But I'm just gonna go underneath my eye and just blend out the black I put in. Green is in. I'm gonna go back into my blending shade, and I'm just gonna mix it with a lighter shade to not be as harsh, and kind of blend that green out. So it's a little more seamless. This is also one of the reasons I didn't set my under eyes, because we are putting so much shadow underneath there. There's really no reason for it. If you do get oily, obviously set, but I'm very, very dry, so I don't need to. Now for the inner corner highlight, I want to keep it kind of green, but I don't have like a green highlighting shade. So what I'm going to try, and let's hope it works, I'm going to take this light green shade and put it as a base. So we're putting it as a base in our inner corner. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but let's trust the process. I'm not promising it's not going to look crazy soon, but I'm just hoping for the best. So green is on, and now on top of the green, I'm thinking let's try this pearl shade and see if it works. Cute. And now for our brow bone highlight, I'm gonna go with the same pearl shade and just place it right above our brow. Just like so. To tie this look together, I'm going to use the same pearl shade for a little more nose highlight, because I like my nose too. Sorry, I flipped you off. I didn't mean to do that, but the rest of my fingers are dirty, so that's kind of what we're doing. And then above my lip on my Cupid's bow. I need to figure out this whole mirror situation. I don't know how all those makeup gurus do that. They're just like looking in the camera and doing makeup. I don't know how they're placing their mirrors. I really need to learn, because I have to put it on the side so I can see, but then I feel like I'm not looking in the camera and talking to you, even though I am. Okay, I need to do something with those braids. I keep playing with them and it's a little annoying. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face before I go with my lower lash mascara, because I don't want it to bleed everywhere. And as always, it's our continuous makeup spray by Morphe. Setting spray is done, and now lower lash mascara. We're just gonna do a little quick light layer. Gosh, I need a new mascara too. I need to, you know, I don't even know what I need to. I need to figure it out, because I feel like I'm out of everything. I don't have anything, but that's just the story of my life. The moral of the story, even if you don't have anything, you can always make it work. Now we have the lips left. I was kind of debating what I wanted to do for the lip, but I don't even think I want a lip liner. I wanted to keep it super nice and soft since our eyes are so dark. So I'm just gonna go with my Fenty Beauty in the color Fenty Glow. It's a gorgeous gloss. And just kind of put it all over my lips. And that is it. I think it turned out really pretty. I love it. Let me know down in the comments if you like this video, what do you want to see next, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!